Braganza is obviously of interest as well, Don, after that huge absence.
Yeah, she's
full marks to the connections for their perseverance.
Yeah. Ruby obviously thinks highly of her, and look, she's coming here off the back of a massive break. She's only had one run on the flat as a 2-year-old for Ed Dunlop, but she's in the right house.
Off and running over 2 miles in the Bet Victor EBF Mares Maiden. Heading to the third last flight with 5 furlongs to go. Powerful out, attempting to make every inch of the running. Is followed closely by Mona's Melody. Princess Sophia's lost 1 spot to third, and fourth is Hollymount, then Braganza. After them is Hide and Seek and Freebirds Fly, squeezed along on the inside of Doran's Weir, and then Ardiraroo. That leading group are beginning to tighten up, turning into the straight. 3 furlongs to race and 2 flights to jump. Powerful out joined by Mona's Melody. Braganza's closing in between horses. On the inside with the red cap is Hollymount, followed in by Princess Sophia, and then Hide and Seek and Doran's Weir and Ardiraroo over the second last. Not much between Mona's Melody and Powerful Out. Trying to deliver a run as Braganza, then Hollymount, Hide and Seek. These have gone away from Doran's Weir, and Princess Sophia weakens ahead of Ardiraroo. Coming to the final flight, and it is Mona's Melody challenged by Braganza at the final flight, and it's Braganza who lifted off first from on the inside. Mona's Melody, and then Hollymount and Hide and Seek, and up to the finish it's Braganza coming off a 4-year layoff here. Yes, a 4-year layoff. Braganza's drawn right away for Sean O'Keefe and Willie Mullins. Good day for Willie.
Owner Sharon Noonan, after Braganza came back from a 1,439-day layoff to win in our 5th race of the day. Sharon, congratulations. 3 years since you bought this mare at Goffs. Just how much of a thrill was that for you all today?
It was absolutely amazing, because it's been a long story. As I said, she hasn't run in so long. We wanted to get into racing in a small way, so a friend of ours, Emmet Mullins, said that this filly was going up for sale in Goffs. Now, she was in foal at the time, so we bought her, not really knowing what was going to be ahead, but he liked her, we liked her, and we bought her up there 3 years ago. She came home, she had a filly foal, so we have a yearling at home from Champs Elysees out of her. Put her in training, which people thought we were mad, because you don't ever do it. But Eamon definitely saw potential in her. He had her at home in the yard, and he had done a bit of work with her, so he saw loads of potential. He said she was a great mare, she wanted to give everything, and she had the ability. So we said we'd go, and here we are today.
Fantastic. And there have been a few kind of false starts along the way. She's been declared to run a couple of times, I think, hasn't she?
She has. We had a little bit of a mix-up back last year, but she's back, and she did it today for us.
She did. And just tell us, what were your emotions watching the race on the way around?
I have to say, I was very nervous coming, because she actually means a lot to us, because we've had her for 3 years. She's had the foal. She's not your average, horse that you buy and you just put her in training, you don't see her, because we've had her at home. We've followed her with Eamon. Eamon has had her in the yard, so we kind of have an affiliation with her, and she's in our heart, and we want her to do well. So today was really, really big.
I'm sure it was. And what sort of vibes were you getting from the Mullins camp ahead of the race?
Well, Willie's in the UK, so he couldn't be here, but he rang ahead to say that she definitely has the ability. He didn't even think, he said she might do well today, but I don't think he was even thinking win today. He was kind of saying she has a bit more ability in her. She has more in her, and she definitely has more to give. So I'd say he'll even be surprised today that she did it so well.
Tremendous. And hopefully lots more fun ahead in racing, and no doubt she'll go back to the other side of it then.
It's all about the fun and the enjoyment, and definitely she gave it to us today anyway.
Without a doubt. And Sharon, tell us about yourself. Have you been involved in racing for some time, or other horses before?
Well, my father was always into racing, and I've always kind of grown up with horses in my background. So my husband and I, he's into just kind of hobby. I mean, we'd love to get into it bigger, but it starts small, and it's an expensive game, as you know, so it's not that easy to get into, but we have a couple of more little things on the go, but we'll keep it small for the time being.
Well, hopefully days like today will make it all worthwhile. As I say, it's great to see the patience rewarded. Congratulations, and enjoy the moment.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Sharon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.